Hey friends, it's your realtor, Peter Scott Realty Consultants. Today is August 3rd, 2026. I'm here with our quick real estate market of the Sacramento area. And right now, kind of the headline is that things are just kind of flat, kind of blah. That kind of happens in the middle of summer too. Things kind of slow down in July, people on vacation and stuff like that. Then the market ramps up a little bit as we get into fall. But sales volume has actually been ticking up a little bit. It's up about 5%. So, as we see that in the data, you really can't see it, when you're looking at homes or out there, on the streets making offers. But so it is a nice thing that we're seeing a little bit more volume there. Sacramento County, the average home price is sitting around $530,000. That's actually down about 2%, 2.4% from where we were last year. So, that's not a big amount. So that's why I'm saying things are just kind of flat, kind of moving along sideways. The market is very neighborhood driven. In some neighborhoods, some areas are extremely hot. They've always been hot, or they've been hot for decades, and they're always going to be really competitive. And then some neighborhoods are just not as competitive, and houses will sit and they'll just take longer to sell. Interesting story. Had a great client. Was interested in a house down by the Sacramento River. Beautiful neighborhood. It checked all the boxes for them. It was pretty dated, needed a lot of updating, and they were about to make an offer on it. I called the agent. They said they had an offer 10% over the list price with no contingencies. So, of course, my clients bowed out. But as you can see, kind of an example of there's still people out there who are super motivated when the house is perfect for them. But then again, if you overprice a house or it's not in great shape, it'll sit and won't sell. The hottest area of the market right now, and has been for quite a while, is that $400,000 to $500,000 range. Of course, that's a very affordable range for most people, especially given the median home prices in the mid 500s. So, of course, that's going to make more sense that it's just more affordable. You have more people looking and buying in that area. As I mentioned before, closed sales volume is actually up about 5%, which is great. We'd like to see more, more activity. The market's been kind of lackluster as home buyers, are worried about affordability, and then, some home sellers are still stuck in 2021 and pricing their houses, way too high. The condo market's been struggling. It's been struggling for quite a while. Sales there are lackluster, and we're not really sure what's going on. It's probably an affordability thing. Every condo's got an HOA, and that adds an extra $200, $300, $400, $500, $600 to your payment. So that's a little hard to swallow for some folks. Foreclosures are almost non-existent in California. Every once in a while, someone brings up foreclosures to me. I want to buy a foreclosure, or the market's crashing. That's not happening. Foreclosures are almost non-existent. It's less than 1% of what's going on in the market. Interest rates, I know you're all excited about that. They're sitting right now in the mid sixes, about 6.5, 6.6%. Now, granted, if you've got great credit, you might be able to get it closer to 6, but it just depends. And, I've been telling you for a while, just plan on, if you're thinking about buying a house, you're probably going to get a rate in the 6s. It's probably going to be here, bounce around between 6 and 7, maybe dip into the 5s for the next couple of years. So those 2-3% rates that we had, 5-10 years ago, they're not coming back. You just kind of have to swallow it and just expect you're going to get a rate probably in the 6% range. Homes in good conditions, I mentioned earlier, those are the ones that sell quickly. If they're in good condition, they look nice, they're priced well, they will sell quickly. If a house has 2 of those things, and maybe it looks really great, but it's not priced well, it's going to sit. So you have to, if you're selling a house, you got to check all those boxes. Present your best foot forward, your best product forward, and then price it correctly, and it will sell. Bottom line, the market is just, it's nuanced. There's no real extremes going on. There's no crash. There's no boom. It's just kind of a slow sideways, grind, on the level, which is kind of nice for home buyers and sellers. No drama to really have to fight as you go out there to sell a house or buy a house. So, but you do need a great agent on your side who's going to help you get the best deal, whether you're selling a house or buying a house. I'd love to help you out with all your real estate needs. So give me a question. Give me a call, text, email if you got any questions, or if you're thinking about buying a house or selling a house. So we'll see you out there. Take care.